Earlier, using a hydraulic press, we already tested the strength of various jacks with a lifting capacity of 1 ton, 2 tons, 5 tons. In the comments, people often ask to test the strength of the biggest jack that can be found, and today is that day. I received quite a large package today. Our worthy opponent for the hydraulic press is a jack with a lifting capacity of 100 tons. It costs quite a bit of money considering it's one of the most budget-friendly jacks of such capacity, although there isn't a very large selection available for sale. To be honest, I don't even know what exactly jacks with such a large lifting capacity can be used for. Even for lifting railway cars, such a large capacity isn't needed. I shouldn't have tried to lift it alone. I even slightly strained my back. With this jack, you can easily lift 2 modern tanks at the same time. I knew such huge jacks existed, but I never had to deal with them. Here, unlike a regular jack, there are 2 pumping cylinders. The rod of one cylinder has a much larger diameter than the other. The larger cylinder is apparently intended for lifting objects that are relatively light compared to 100 tons. And the smaller cylinder is for creating maximum pressure. By the way, this is what a regular car jack with a lifting capacity of 2 tons looks like against the backdrop of a 100-ton jack. To fully extend the rod, the 2-ton jack requires 15 pumps. I wonder how many pumps are needed to extend the rod of the 100-ton jack. Let's see. Yes, it seems this won't be quick. Perhaps we should speed up the video. Only about 460 times. This is what a 2-ton car jack looks like for comparison, and this is a 25-ton tank jack. And this is a 100-ton jack. Along with this jack, I also got this manual hoist from the same brand. With this hoist, we'll try to load the 100-ton jack under the 500-ton press. The 500-ton press hasn't appeared in our videos for a while. I think you've missed it. Of course, if you really wanted to, you could manually load this jack under the press, but after I manually took it out of the box, my back suggests it's better to use the hoist. Well, the jack is already under the press. Let's first conduct tests on the load capacity claimed by the manufacturer. For this, we will use the standard pressure gauge of the press's hydraulic system and the press frame as a support for the jack. For this system, a force of 100 tons will correspond to a pressure of 9 megapascals on the gauge. I wonder what force can be developed using this larger cylinder.
With the larger cylinder, it was possible to achieve a force of about 30 tons.
Next, we will continue working with the smaller cylinder. Using the standard handle, we managed to reach almost 100 tons, but since I'm working in a confined space here, with the camera and lighting, I'll use a longer lever, and with the longer lever, we managed to reach 110 tons. The next test is a destruction test. Now we will press on the jack and see what load it can withstand and whether it will remain operational afterward. Of course, for such a test, it would be better to extend the jack's rod to its maximum height, but unfortunately, in that position, it won't fit under the press. The jack gave in at a force of 380 tons. By the way, it can be noted that the rod of the 100-ton jack is not that much different in diameter from the rod of the 500-ton press, so there is clearly a margin of strength there. Well, now let's see if our jack is operational after such a test. Well, with the first cylinder, we managed to achieve some preliminary force. Now with the help of the second cylinder, let's see if we can reach the maximum lifting capacity of 100 tons. The drawback of this jack is that its standard lever is too short, so we will immediately use a longer handle. Yes, 110 tons. Everything works as it should. What do you think jacks with such a large lifting capacity are used for? Write in the comments. It will be very interesting to read. Suggest in the comments what items you would like to see under the hydraulic press in future videos. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.